SK Gaming, maybe we would have seen them come away with the victory in the end. But let's see what they can do here on Mirage as FaZe make their way into the B site. Fur trying to hold off as best as he can, but only able to get one, and the bomb is going to go down fairly quickly for FaZe Clan. SK looking for the retake, all coming from the exact same angle. And Exist, one of the key members here for FaZe in this defense, gets the first frag, is immediately traded out. That's good work from SK, but they need more. And there's still plenty of players on the FaZe Clan available here on the B-bomb site that they need to dispatch of. Right now, SK, they're just not being given anything. Niko being a bit of a pest in the end. Rain will be the one to close out the kill on a coldzera, and inevitably Fallen has to go down as well. FaZe come away with another pistol nowadays. And that's how you want to start off the round if you're SK. They have traded a little bit of damage, but softening up some of those targets is always good news for the CT side. And coldzera's in a very important position. Sitting up in that palace, he can exert a lot of pressure. What he needs to try and do is survive, but the rest of his teammates, they also need to survive. And if they don't, he's not really going to be too impactful from that position. So, all in all, FaZe have done what they needed to do. Get into that A-bomb site, plant the bomb, and dispatch of all the defenders. And just coldzera sitting here going, well, I had a good spot, but now I'm on my own.
He goes from having a very dangerous flank, a second front onto that bomb site that really cordons FaZe into watching multiple different angles at a large degree. That
by FaZe, and coldzera, he's shut down Carrigan. Maybe there's a story yet to tell in this round for SK. They've got the player advantage. They have a UMP in the hands of Stewie, but Niko and Rain are starting to bring things back to equilibrium. They find a few more kills. Damage done over onto Rain. He needs to hit that shot, and he does. Fallen goes down. It's on Stewie. It's still doable, but he doesn't have any armor, and that's a big deficit with the UMP. He gets the first shot across, but Rain is quickly out for the trade. Already low. They lost a lot of guns in the last round, so a full reinvestment from them. If they lose this round, they're back onto an eco. Exist opening things up for SK, but Stewie is still here, holding strong on the A-bomb site. Not for too long, though, as he's immediately traded out, and Exist with 2 kills on the entry. It is enough for FaZe to get the bomb down on the A site. SK now, they have to look for the retake, but there's a wrap coming around from the back. Carrigan could be a big thorn in the side of SK.
I don't think they're going to go for this. I think they're going to end up backing off, especially without a kill anytime soon. They don't have a kit. They do have 1 smoke on Defer. But if you save the weapon, you can challenge in the next round. You can still buy, but Fallen is sticking around. He wants to find that kill that might allow them to press forward, but there's Carrigan. And now he has to back away, but he's overcommitted. He's too far in. That's the op, and coldzera certainly, you can see he wants to stick around. He wants to get that AWP for the next round. A weapon that can turn the tides. Niko trying to deny it, is going to go hunting, not going to win. Still remains to be seen. He's circled from behind, and coldzera can't control the spray well enough to exhaust the smokes that cut them off, so when Fur rotates, there's no cover for FaZe. They just have to straight up win. Now they have the AK, still an advantage, but it's going to be tough.
Well, they have the player disadvantage now as well, and SK, they can certainly do this one. They've got all the tools they need. But so too to FaZe as they enter the bomb site very cleanly indeed. Just Fur left there really to cause a problem for them, but that's quickly shut down by Guardian.
SK, exactly right, a lot of pressure. It's going to be probably about, what? It's going to be the 8th round, the next round, where FaZe will have to even fight with or have to even worry about nades. SK hasn't been able to afford anything. Niko reading the map very well, finding Stewie through the box. Bolts hasn't gotten involved, and he's the only one with armor and an upgraded pistol, so he's got his chance here, but he's essentially in a 1-on-2, and Carrigan at long range does go down, but the bomb site is lost. So it will be 6-1, and SK, they've got to start building into this game. They've got to win a round and then string them together. They need to start building money behind them.
Making their way over to A, and Niko, he will get rid of Fallen, but Fallen's done a good enough job there for SK, keeps them in the round. It's a 2 versus 4. The bomb, I'm not sure if it's going to be able to go down here for FaZe, but it looks like it will. Just in time. But Niko now in a 1 versus 4. The bomb somewhat planted for him, but his position is known. So SK, they shouldn't be leaving this one to any chance. They need a dispatch of Niko. Slowly but surely, Niko tries to find the openings, tries to find those 1v1s, and that's what he needs to be doing right now. Putting a lot of pressure on FaZe. He knows there's a player behind him, but if he gets rid of the player on the side, he might have just done enough. The time is running out. Niko!
How is he doing this?
Oh my goodness! A 4v1 for Niko and SK. They've thrown around the way.
Niko does it again.
Again and again and again. And that puts SK back into an eco. So, Niko forcing the eco, and FaZe, they're feeling really good after that one. That might just be the straw that breaks the camel's back here for SK. They've at least been trying to contest.
Well, Dire times for SK. FaZe again with mid control. They can pretty much control the map, and coming through, that's a rare miss shot from Guardian, and he does pull out the pistol and make that work. There goes Stewie. Slowly SK being picked apart in this round. Bolt's going to be pushing up from the B bomb site. Fallen's 23 HP. He can't really get in a fight. He's just got to find weird angles to go for it, and he misses everything. Stewie with 1 kill coming through the smoke, trying to save his teammates, trying to keep space between them, and it just can't happen. The defense collapses so quick.
You got to save now if you're SK.
To allow that, and here's Bolts. He's going to have a chance to challenge Guardian. I don't think he necessarily wants to, and that's why not. You are pinned back against the wall, my friend, and Guardian, he's going to push forward as soon as this Molotov clears. He takes the next fight. I just mentioned he was missing some shots. No longer. And Fur is still alive on Catwalk, and Guardian's going to hunt him down as well, missing the initial. Bomb is on the ground, and there's Niko to step forward with the AK-47. But Guardian has opened up the round, and SK has to go for this.
Yeah, it's too late now in the half to be letting these kind of chances go begging. But SK, this isn't even really a chance. I wouldn't even call it a half chance. In a 3v2, the way that FaZe have been playing so far, it's a difficult prospect for them. But Stewie now in a 1 versus 2. Exist able to trade out coldzera. That's good enough for FaZe, and the positioning here from Niko is really problematic, but Stewie spots him out, a great headshot. And now into a 1v1. He knows where Exist is, but Exist hits the shot. And FaZe put it through to 10 either, and I think that's a fair assessment of how the situation is for SK right now. This is just falling to bits.
Up in the smoke, he wants to pick off one, but it's not happening. That kill from coldzera is going to help in the nades. Rings right through the smoke, and Stewie never even got to take a shot, and Exist is just building upon it. So is Rain.
Yeah, great work from FaZe.
There to get close up to be able to have some kind of a crossfire, but it's not happening. There's the pick. A little bit of utility thrown towards A, and it lures Fur into the open, who's picked off by Guardian, and now pretty much free reign of the map. Unless coldzera has more to say.
I'm not so sure. He's being challenged by Rain. If there wasn't already a player in that A-bomb site, coldzera dropping the bomb has some more implications, but FaZe are quite easily able to take control of that. That's a great flick, though, from Guardian, and he's really standing up here on Mirage. 13-6 now. Admittedly, the going has been pretty easy for FaZe, but at least we're seeing some good shots out from him. Bomb's down now for FaZe. Admittedly, SK have done some damage in this round, but again, it just falls on a single player against 2. And Bolts opens up against Rain. Now there's a chance, but he doesn't know that Niko is coming around from the back. Where is the bomb planted? I'm not so sure this is going to be too easy for Niko. If Bolts would have stuck that, he would have won the round. But again, now Niko has been given the time, and he can lurk up through the connector, spotting out Bolts. The round, it feels, is surely over as that Molotov goes in onto the bomb. And Niko knows that there's nothing the Bolts can do. Round will go the way of FaZe. We're at 12-1 now. And this might be cherry on top. It'll be far too little too late. They've got the AWP now in the hands of Fallen, which they have had a little bit, but there hasn't been the backing up utility behind it. Now they have that utility. But even if SK were to win this round, it might only net them a couple more. In the end, a 1-for-1 trade, that's still favorable for FaZe. Fur here, the timing so poor to pull the grenade out, and Carrigan punishes him for it. It's all onto Bolts now. In what is essentially a 1 versus 3, the players trying to enter the B site. The bomb's still hanging around in T-spawn right now for FaZe.
No one there to punish. But it's this positioning from Guardian that's going to be deadly, and he finds Stewie.
Yeah, Fallen just crossed that angle and didn't see him, and that was...
And that's the bomb on Fallen, and he's the only one in these halls. If he gets that kill, this could be over, and Exist just tapping away. He's found his... Oh, that's beautiful. I think that just ends it right there, because Fallen has to slow down, and this just buys time for Rain, the silent assassin, to come in, and he misses the first couple shots. That's not very assassin-like, but...
Doesn't matter, he's
going to need to kill soon, and coldzera actually needs to get that bomb planted. He needs to do it quick before he loses teammates.
Well, he's lost one just now. Exist hitting a good shot, and now Guardian bails him out. Look at this, Guardian starting to step up.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. They've taken the bomb site, they've pressured all the choke points, and the bomb's not being planted. A mistake from coldzera. And just too much. If you're going to pressure in that way towards CT spawn, you have to actually do it. You need a pop flash to get through so you can turn that corner. If you're just going to sit at the top of it, eventually FaZe is going to be in great position, and SK, it looks like they've let another round slip out of their grasp.
Yeah, it definitely does seem like it's headed that way, but let's not count out chickens before they hatch. Well, maybe they might have just hatched. As Guardian, oh, Carrigan, nice shot as well.
Going to be called over. The Molotov gives it away. Rain, how does he manage his attention? He's looking up. There's Fallen dropping down. There's the kill. The response from Bolts overhead. And Guardian rotating to CT spawn. Kerrigan's going to try and stop things. I don't know if they can get this plant down. Both ops are going to have them locked in. Going to deny both plant spots. Guardian comes around the angle, finds Fur, and it's all on bolts. 30 seconds left, and Kerrigan won't let him cross either. 16-5. FaZe are going to make it to the ESL Pro League semifinals.